Hello, everybody. I was muted. So, thought I'd jump on and do a little stream tonight because for the next month I'm a little slammed and won't have a lot of free time to do live streams, maybe here and there. Obviously, join other people in the morning and on Fridays, but I'm here to do it and show some records I picked up in the last couple of days. Um, Prefer doing the live streams as opposed to regular videos, but you never know. Maybe I'll do some videos later on. Um, so if anyone wants to come up and join and talk, let me know. What's up, Eddie? Um, won't go that long. Don't know who. Maybe I'll go longer if people join and want to talk. But I just thought I'd show the jazz records I picked up in the last couple of days. AZ Mick, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. So that being said, let's start showing some records. Maybe some people will have something to say. So I hadn't had a lot of luck going to thrift stores lately, but I popped into one. What's up, Benny? And John, how you doing? And I went to a thrift store, and a small little collection from someone was there. Picked up some pretty good stuff. So I got this Lighthouse Laguna. It's the Harold Rumsey's Lighthouse All Stars. I have a few of these records. They have their own label, some of them, the OGs. And on this one is a couple of lineups. So you have the Harold Rumsey All Stars with Bud Shank, Bob Cooper, Frank Rosello, Claude Williamson, and Stan Levy. I have a Stan Levy record. And then I haven't cleaned this, haven't out listened to it yet. I have to admit that. And then the Hampton Hawes Trio, which is Hampton Hawes, Red Mitchell, and Shelly Manne. Cool cover. Maybe some rats got into there. But the record's in very decent shape. And it's an OG contemporary, as you can see there. I'd say this thing is very VG++. So it'll be interesting to listen to this and see how it sounds. How you doing, Dino? Thanks for coming by. Another record I picked up there was this Michael Legrand and his orchestra doing Cole Porter on Columbia. It's a double disc. And it doesn't say who's on here. I haven't even cleaned this yet to listen to it. But it's 6i and in really nice shape. It's a double album doing Cole Porter tunes. So it'd be interesting to hear. It has the years on the songs. Almost whacked myself in the face. But I don't believe those are the years that these were recorded. So interesting. Oh, I have Chris. Hello, Chris.
What's up, man?
Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate it.
Of course.
I'm just showing the records I picked up in the last couple of days.
What did I miss?
Records I showed on the stream Friday. But re-showing these are the ones I'm showing now are thrift store pickups.
Nice.
So I can't see that someone came in and picked up a lot of ones that might be better because they would have taken these.
Yeah, you would think.
You would think, but there's some cool stuff here. Okay.
I never found any of that kind of shit, man. It's all crappy classical and
oh no, the stuff I got. There's no way no one would have taken these with them.
Yeah, that's
especially
a great
this one.
Yeah.
This out of all Ahmad Jamal's early stuff, this is a double live album he did in DC. It's Motto.
Yep.
But it's surprisingly, he was really popular. I don't think this particular one was that popular. It doesn't go for that much, but it sounds great. So if you like Ahmad Jamal and you see this and it's in decent shape, which usually most of his stuff is not,
correct,
pick it up. This is very good.
Yeah, I'm surprised that one doesn't cost more too. I mean, maybe they did make a fuck ton of them because I've got a copy of that. I paid like $10 for it, if that.
All right. I've got this Cal Jader I'm not particularly. I find Cal Jader often. He was popular too. His stuff is usually trashed.
Yeah.
This one's cool because it's this is like a very thick maroon vinyl.
Yeah, Brendan said it was called Garnet or something, right?
What? Garnet though, yeah, the color. And this is
I've never seen one of those.
this is actually here's the guy's name, whose collection it was. Harry Yonamura.
Mhm.
So I have not cleaned and listened to this one yet. This one I grabbed especially for, if anyone knows John Marino, he lives here in LA and he loves this stuff, and I picked this up especially for him. This dude does a style of Latin music called cha-cha.
Mhm.
So this is on red vinyl. This one's in very nice shape.
What year is that? Do you know?
This is 1960, I think.
Mm.
He didn't do much stuff. I think there's one other album with this dude.
So it's kind of pre Bossa Nova taking over, like in
It
'62.
pre-Bossa Nova. It might be late 50s, but I think it's 1960. Does it have a date? It doesn't have one on the back of the jacket. I looked it up, going based on memory. All right, 2 awesome records I picked up. I think one's somewhere over there, but this one I am keeping. It is in awesome shape. I actually did not have this one. This is a stereo, and this OG. I thought you couldn't make it, Mike. This is an OG Atlantic, Unbreakable. I tried to break it; it wouldn't break. And,
What was the name of that? Hang on, what was the name of that Joe Loco record?
Joe Cha Cha Cha.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna see when it was made.
I'm kind of big on the 1960, but
'59.
this one sounds fantastic. I have the Jimmy Jufrey, which is the other one of this, in mono. This is stereo. Sounds great. So
Yeah, it's great.
and then the other one I have around here somewhere was, which I showed on the Jazz Bums, is an OG mono Milt Jackson and quintet, and then the Modern Jazz Quartet on one side. RVG, killer, sounds great. So, if you want to go to the Jazz Bums video,
I got the mono of that one.
it's great. All right, so next is on that same day I went to a record store, found a DMM of this. I have an OG Blue Note Liberty pressing of this, but
Those are French ones.
yeah, this is the French ones. It does not have the poster in it, but it has the OB. But these sound decent. This is really good, and it surprisingly goes for a lot more than I paid for it. So I don't have any Leon Thomas records. Yeah, this is a late reissue. It was, I picked it up just to see what it sounds like. So this is it's I'm going to be showing another one that are these late reissues, but they don't really have much information on how they were produced. I kind of feel, who owns Flying Dutchman now? Does anyone know?
What do you mean by late? How late?
Like somewhere in the 2000s.
Oh shit.
Because they're there's one I'm going to talk about with that album. I think either Mike and you have that I want to know. I think this comes from the same sort of period of time where albums were pressed and they were legitimately licensed records, but there's really no information about them. And sometimes these ones were like pressed at QRP and RTI. So I think this is one of them.
I mean, Sony. It looks like Sony owns them now, and Legacy distributes them. So
okay, this is probably 2010 to 12 pressing.
it was Bob Thiel's labels.
Yeah. All right, so I got those all in one day. That was probably Thursday or Friday. Thursday. So and then I want to show this again because late last week, I love Chico Freeman, and I'm only one away from getting all of his India navigation records.
Wow.
So this is his first album, but this is his first album came out in either 69 or 70. or 71. I mean, this album, but this is a 1984 pressing of it. So the cover is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
It's him on the cover of the original, but this is fantastic. And I think is a
Yeah.
later picture of him.
Which
What?
one are you missing, Rob?
The one where they're singing on it.
One I was considering getting. It's not too expensive. Is Spirit Sensitive on Indian Navigation? It's his profile. Chad reissued it
No,
on
I
AP.
have that.
Which one? Which pressing do you
The
have?
one, I have an OG pressing of it. I have OG
Okay.
pressings except for this one. So
Well,
okay,
Leon Thomas's Rainbow.
okay, all right. That's also one of them, but I'll wait till another one I show you. So I'm happy to that. Okay, so here's the one I would like to know. So did who got the Monk parallel, or the one where it's him laid back and it's window mirrors around him?
Oh, yeah, I have that.
So there's a current pressing of it that's a mystery pressing. And it sounds outstanding. It's the one you can get now.
Brilliant Corners is what you're talking about?
Brilliant Corners.
Yeah.
So there it is. So is that the one you got? It's like a 2014.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's
No, this is a 1982 OJC with the tip on.
Okay. So
Really
there's
nice.
the one you can get
Great
now.
pressing.
The current OJC you can get now is like 180 gram.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds awesome.
Mhm.
And I've heard rumors that it might have been pressed at RTI and stuff like that. So this one is very similar. Do you know this record?
No.
I think Vinyl Me Please did it a couple, like in 2020.
Okay.
This is from all I can tell, is a 2012 OBC pressing. It has a UPC code on it. And
That's weird though. If you look at also available on cassette and what compact disc, that doesn't seem like it's from.
Well, but so people dated to the 1991 or 92.
Mm-hmm.
In Discogs, it's listed as Phil Delancey doing it, but 2 years later, Newberry Comics has a yellow pressing of it, and under that one, it says it was done at RTI, and it was Phil Delancey's thing.
Sure.
I've seen things that say George Marino did this one.
Who were the sidemen on that, Rob?
Okay, so this is what's going to make you want to get this record, you, Mike.
What about me?
Well, I don't know about you, but maybe it's only two
Sam
other guys.
Jones.
Sam Jones and Louis Hayes are the sidemen.
Wow.
And this actually
That's awesome. Holy
even
shit.
this version. So Lavelle, I don't know who mastered it. That's why I need help. Where these are poorly.
Help him!
What?
Said help him.
Yeah. So it also says John Lee Hooker appears courtesy of VJ on this. So
Now, he's playing electric guitar on it?
Oh, wait.
Does it give any detail?
wait. This just flew out of it. Uh-oh. I think I just answered my question. I didn't look inside of this.
Japanese?
No.
Yeah.
Do you want to guess who pressed this?
Scorpio.
No, I have to go back in and change it because under the listing of the 2012, it says RTI.
Yeah.
This shows you how many records. I just cleaned this and put it in. I didn't look inside.
Yeah.
Look, it
What's
just
in it?
flew out. Do you want to have one more guess?
I don't
Wait,
like
hold on. I have no clue. What?
Yeah. Wow, that's sweet then.
I got this for $15. It got, I think, medium prices about that.
You said 2012?
It says on Discogs 2012, but since this flew out of there, I'll take a picture of it and post it in the.
Well, what does the label look like? Does it look like a normal label?
It's like the OJC.
Okay.
that's
This
a good
wasn't
one.
the original label on it.
Yeah, it's an OJC though. I never knew. That's weird.
But
man.
What was the
Because-
original?
That's
What was the
like
original
RP.
label?
It's a mono. It's a mono. So it was.
Yeah, weird.
What's the original label?
Well, you have to go to the.
What's the name of the record?
That's my story.
I'm sticking to it.
Wow, I didn't.
That is-
It stuck all the way in there. This postcard.
Plain white
That
paper.
looks really cool, Rob.
Right. So go get this 2012 one. It's at least Chad pressed it.
Maybe. It's weird though.
No, I mean that's what I thought about the Brilliant Quarter.
I've never seen an Acoustic Sounds insert on a, what is that, a 8x5 card or whatever it is, 5x3 card.
Yeah,
I've never seen that. Have you guys ever seen that before?
I haven't
I've
seen
never
that
seen
one.
this.
But I wonder if they just pressed some OJCs in 2012. It's possible. And they
Yeah.
just threw those cards in because they had them there.
Okay, so
Yep.
Norman Mazzy says QRP wasn't around in 2012. When-
Yeah, were they not?
I don't know, but Acoustic Sounds definitely was.
So wait, so okay,
Yes.
that doesn't mean this wasn't pressed after 2012, though, right?
I don't know. That looks like an old.
Because what I did is I did punch in this UPC code, and the listing came up as the 2012 one.
I don't know.
So Mark Glassman at around that 2012-10 period of time, did RTI have an in-house mastering person?
Got it.
All right. The surprises are going to keep coming.
Mm.
So this was 2012. Okay, I haven't listened to it yet. I will report back later.
Oh well, shit. Now that Brilliant Corners is the new version. I don't think it's pressed at RTI because it came in a crappy paper sleeve, and they never do that.
Well, but that doesn't mean anything, right?
It does. It means it wouldn't press it at RTI probably.
But this is very similar. It's 180. It looks exactly as the same as the as the Brilliant Corners, and that one again, $25. Go pick that up. This one is back ordered. It's not currently in press that I've seen, and I picked this up at Record Safari. All right.
Well, there was a Newberry. I see that Newberry one.
That says it was RTI.
Well, that one may have been RTI, but I mean the one you have was. I mean, it's interesting because they have they use the same plates, I guess, from back in the 90s, or maybe not. I don't know.
Okay, let's move on to this one. Do you know this one? This has got your name written all over it.
No, I don't.
This is a Van Gelder mono. It is George Wen in the Newport All Stars.
All right.
So here are the All Stars. You got. I'll read the names first, and they give their full name. That's what's funny. So George Theodore Wen, Ruby Breath,
Yeah.
Marshall Richard Brown, Pee Wee Russell, Bud Freeman, Bill Takacs, and Marcus Foster. I have not listened to this yet, but it's in beautiful condition.
It does.
RVG and the stamp. This was $5 at sometimes I think at a Record Safari where they don't know anything about a record, we'll just put it out there
$5 on it.
for not expensive. So I picked it up. Okay, in honor to Brendan, I got my first Schnitter.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon is my first Schnitter.
That looks good. Season McBee, man.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I like Schnitter. The one record I have.
Yeah, this is very clean. It's Rudy did it. Van Gelder and the Dead Wax. So this was 77, so he wasn't doing digital yet, right?
Well, it would say Muse Digital, I think, if it was.
No, I know, but this is beautiful. But this looks like it's never been played. And there's like 2 songs aside.
Goliath. It's from 78, man. It ain't digital. Never been repressed.
They do my Funny Valentine on it, which is cool.
Yeah.
And Night and Day.
9
Yeah,
Day,
that's cool.
That's 5 songs.
2 on the first side.
Looks good.
All right.
Settle down.
So yesterday, I tagged along with Jim when he has to deliver papers, and it helps because he knows the store owners and they kind of give you a good deal. So I went into this one store. Shout out I know Delphina goes to the store. Is PM Sounds in San Pedro, near the. It's a big port area in LA. I think that's where the Love Boat used to go out, but I'm not 100%. And he has killer stuff all the time. In fact, I picked up a Toots Themans did a record for Riverside. It was an OJC, and I got so much stuff I put it aside. And Jim goes, "I'll take that." And Jim goes, "That album's fucking awesome." He's on there with like Kenny Dorham. It's a killer lineup. I should have, but I bought a lot of shit from this guy. So I picked up a couple of OJCs I never see.
Oh,
Never seen this OJC.
that's a good record.
Yeah. It's still in the shrink.
Yeah. Did they do
What
the
year?
Purple New Jazz label?
Yes.
That's cool.
I haven't even cleaned this to listen to it, but it's 2 lineups.
Mhm.
OJCs are like the only way to collect new jazz without spending literally like hundreds of dollars on every title.
Actually, I'll show you another new jazz where it's kind of the only way to get this album.
But buying it in a store.
No, this one. They haven't reissued this since this OJC.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be cool. Riverside.
wait, that's not a new jazz.
It's Riverside, bro.
No, it's Riverside. This is
Right.
the OJC. It's a OJC.
Yeah.
This is killer. So I don't know how many albums they did together, but all the Jones boys are on this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and Frank West. That's cool.
Frank Foster too.
There's some pictures.
Nice.
This is killer. If you find this, get this.
Yeah, but it is. Anything with Hank Jones is awesome.
Looks good.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds and Frank West is really good on this. He's used a lot on that. Mazzy told me to get this record, and for me going around looking for jazz records, it seems like Shelly Manne records are starting to go really high.
Ugh.
It's hard to find them cheap.
Mm-hmm.
This is a soundtrack. If you know the movie Billy Jack, do you know that movie where So Tom Laughlin was an early person going, Hollywood sucks. I'm going to make my movies on my own. And he made this movie called The Proper Time. I think the storyline is he's got a speech impediment and he's torn between two girls. I don't know. He actually wrote the liner notes on this record, and he talks about how Hollywood sucks. And I made this with my own money. And that's how he made a movie called Born Losers, which was kind of a biker movie, but it introduced Billy Jack. And there's before he made Billy Jack and then the other movies. So this is a OG mono, clean as shit. It sounds amazing. On here, it's
Victor
Shelly
Philbin.
Manne, your favorite, Mike Joe Gordon,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Richie Camilla, yeah, Victor Feldman. Victor Feldman slays it on here on Vibes.
Russ
Russ-
Freeman. But yeah, it's a very contemporary.
Right. And the reason this soundtrack is so good is each song is very short, but they're solid songs. It's not just like an interlude thing, like da da da. These are it makes you feel like if this feels like you have a double album. Seriously.
What are they, 2 minutes long? There's like 12 songs on that side.
Right, but somehow for a minute and a half song, they have a beginning, middle, and end. They just feel complete. And even and Shelly, this mono is so good. It comes in stereo too. You hear Shelly Manne just do little things, and they come through clear and beautiful. I highly recommend you. If there's one album I can get everyone to buy, get this.
I'm just gonna wait for Chad to redo it.
Can you show the label, Rob?
Yes.
It's gonna be.
And it's so nice to have just an OG. It's a deep groove.
Nice.
You will not be sorry.
I got a couple of his soundtracks on contemporary, like the Peter Gunn. There's another.
This slays. This is just out of all the albums I got, this is by far my favorite.
Oh wow!
And
Wow.
you haven't even seen the better of what I picked up. So okay.
Schnitter.
It's a Schnitter. No, this thing is just killer.
Look at this. Paul got 3 Schnitters, a Ken McIntyre, and that Modal Soul record for $40. It's pretty good. That Modal Soul
There you
record is killer, man.
I mean, like I could keep going back. I got mad because right after I left Record Safari, they dropped that Pepper Adams refractory.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went on Discogs and bought it.
Yeah.
You know, I saw that this weekend for like $10 and I passed on it. And
She's
now,
stupid.
now everybody's talking about it and I'm regretting it.
You're a stupid person. Okay, I got this for $1.
Don't
And
skip Pepper Adams records, man.
It's not
Ever.
the best shape, but the
I know, I
cover is
spent a
awesome.
lot though.
This thing is awesome. The
Mm.
best Julie London cover.
No doubt.
That is a great cover.
Oh,
And I love that old school Liberty label.
See the
Yeah.
back.
she's like a different calendar girl every month.
Is there a
Is it
center
weird
fold?
that I keep that I'm looking at the Liberty label instead of her?
Yeah, it's really weird. Damn. Well, that's nice.
I love that label though.
I've seen this at record stores, and they're. I don't know if it goes for a hell of a lot of money. This was $1, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
but in really decent shape. They were like trying to get $70 out of this.
Mm.
This is a later pressing. This is like a mid.
Yeah, that's the label.
Yeah.
That's the one that's gross.
Yeah, but the original one is a red. That red Liberty label.
Mhm.
Because I
That's the green one.
this is
Yeah, the green one's the mono.
I don't think it came out as no,
That's
it's
cool.
green. I don't think this came out as stereo.
Probably not.
I sold a couple of her records and I regretted it.
You should. Well, I've sold a lot, but they're the two. Yeah. Here's a question: the one Chad put out is Julie is my name still my name? I've
No,
never
it's-
seen an OG of that. Was that just
I have once. It was beat to shit.
with the black cover, right?
No,
Yeah.
the green one. The one where she
No,
looks.
no. The green
No,
one
that
is
one-
Julie is my name.
Mm-hmm.
There's a black one Chad put out. I've never seen an OG of it.
It's
That-
like
I'll look
part
it up.
2, right?
It's like the sequel, but
Yeah.
there are 3 where it's just her guitar player and a.
No, that's definitely a record. But the second one isn't the same group.
Well,
It's not with
the party. My records
The
are
first-
so organized.
The first one's with Barney Kessel and then 2 other West Coast jazz guys. I forgot their
Yeah.
names. The second one, I think that's the only one she does with a small jazz group.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Everything else is
there's-
not.
there's 2
There's 2.
because
Okay.
I have 2, but I
Okay.
I mean I have a. That's her husband, Mazzy.
I want to get more. I want to find stuff of her in live clubs. I think that would be interesting.
I don't know if they're. I don't know.
I've got one somewhere around here. So
Okay. This is
Yeah.
killer.
What is it?
What?
Hip Soul.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this isn't listed on Discogs, and I guess I'll try and put it on. This cover is the OG cover of this album, and this is in nice shape. So there's a very interesting thing about this album. So by the way, I guess this is like a 1966 pressing because the OG is this is a mono pressing.
Okay.
It's Van Gelder and the Dead Wax. The OG is the yellow Prestige label. But the OG cover is this. They did change the cover, like for the second or third pressing of it, which is not as cool as this. But
Mhm.
here's the most interesting thing about this album: the lineup. Look at the lineup. Okay, Shirley Scott. Do you know who Stan
Right.
Turner is?
You're breaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
I do not know.
I do.
No.
Chris, who is Stan Turner?
Stanley Turrentine.
Okay, so my question is, was this before he was Stanley Turrentine?
No,
Or-
no.
Was it a contractual thing?
I think it was a contractual thing, probably. But it's got Roy Brooks on it. It's fucking
Yes.
great. Yeah.
Roy Brooks is on a bunch of the records I got. Stanley Turrentine is crazy good on this. And the cool thing I'm starting to think that Shirley Scott's my favorite organ player is she's so subtle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
No, she's great, man.
And Stanley Turrentine tears on this. This is a kick-ass record you should
Yeah,
get.
cool. I found the one I was talking about.
What's
So this is
that
one
her
of them.
live?
Yeah, it's her live at the Americana Hotel in New York. I think I don't know what year this is,
Who's
but
she playing with?
It doesn't say. It's the only thing. Arranged and conducted by Don Bagley. But I was looking. I'll have to listen to this again. But I heard someone else talk about a record of hers. I don't know what it was, where she was playing in a small club, and it's like totally different than all the commercial stuff she did. So,
In the last 2 weeks, I picked up 2 Illinois Jacquet records,
Mhm.
and I didn't know how good he was.
Hmm.
I got this one. This is from 1968. Still in the shrink on that dark blue label. This is killer too. He is good on here.
well,
I highly recommend getting some Illinois Jacquet. You will not be disappointed. So I've heard. Do any of you guys know a lot about Joe Jones?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
really.
Stuff I've read is he didn't get a lot of respect. I've seen from his peers. Does anyone know that stuff?
I haven't heard that. I mean, he was around forever. They called him Papa Joe Jones. He ran Charlie Parker off the bandstand at the clubs in Kansas City and threw a cymbal at his fucking head when he fucked up the songs he was playing.
There was an album where people go, "This album sucks" because Joe Jones is always out of tempo.
That's
I
weird.
would read comments like that.
No, I've never heard. anything
This is
negative.
a really good record. If you don't have any Illinois Jacquet records, the one you should get is Who Turned Me On is Mazzy. Had the swing. What's the name of that album, Mazzy? Somewhere around here. Go get that record. But I've not been disappointed. He's more old schooly, but there's some cool, more moderny.
Who else
stuff
is on
on
that?
there.
I see Joe Newman. That's cool.
Yeah,
I can't read
I'm
that shit.
picking up a lot of Joe Newman.
Billy Butler, Al Lucas, Montego, Joe Jones.
Yeah, Mike, did you see the OG Joe Newman I got for $5? I showed that on the Friday.
Yes. I can't remember the cover of it, but yeah, I remember you mentioning it.
Okay.
Well, hang on. Illinois Jacquet started playing with Cab Calloway back in the 40s. And then he had a band in 1944 that he started with Charles Mingus in California, if you can believe that. Isn't that crazy?
I'm telling you, I'm not 3 albums I've gotten, not disappointed by him at all. Okay.
Oh, well, hang on.
What?
I'm not done. So he moved to New York City in 46 and hooked up with Count Basie, and I'm guessing that's where he replaced Lester Young, which is crazy. And then that's where he met Joe Newman, because Joe Newman was I bet a bunch of those guys were Basie guys, because Joe Newman certainly was. So anyway, there's your history lesson for the day.
And by the way, the guy whose store this was, he charged me way below what these albums go for. Like, not even a lot.
All right, one last Illinois Jacquet fact.
All right.
Promise. In 1993, he played C. What is it? Let me see. I just lost it. Shit. He played C Jam Blues with Bill Clinton on the White House during the inaugural ball.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, I have another fact. He's not from Illinois.
Well, no shit.
Why did he call himself Illinois Jacquet?
That was his,
I know
this is like
Yeah.
that's like his official middle name.
Yeah.
He's from Texas. He's a Texas tenorman.
He was born in Louisiana, though. Right?
No, I think he's from Texas.
All right, Proghead.
Hmm.
Go find your own. All right. The reason I picked this up was Vinyl Me Please Spite that I have. That I know they reissued this. And remember when they were doing those Thursdays, we're cleaning out our warehouse sales?
Yeah.
And no one could get anything they wanted. So I picked this one up. This is one they reissued. This is on the London label. This is a UK pressing.
Was it Atlantic originally, or?
I don't know who in the US issued this. But
Wait, that's a UK on the label. It says "Made in England." What does it say on the label?
actually, it's not made in England. Sorry, it's a London label, US. But I think it came out on another one on US after this.
Okay.
This is 1974.
Yeah, it's weird. It came out. It might have been a British record though, because it came out on Pi International in the UK, Barclay in France, and London in the US, and then MPS in Germany, and Philips, and so everybody issued this fucking thing.
I looked it up when I go to a record store and find a record. I go up and look at the listing, and I saw this was issued on lots of different labels.
Yeah,
but this is in beautiful condition. I cleaned it, but I haven't listened to it yet. But it was all picked up out of Vinyl Me Please Spite.
You know what's weird? That Vinyl Me Please was on Mac Avenue, which is kind of weird. I didn't realize they kind of did stuff together. That's strange.
Okay, next one is this is probably this is very VG ish, maybe VG minus, but this is probably even in the case this is a very valuable record.
Oh yeah, that's a
I'm
hugely
probably-
valuable
I might-
record.
I might sell it, but
Well, have you
yeah,
cleaned
this
it
is-
yet?
How's
I
it sound?
cleaned it. One side plays with a
How-
loud noise. The other
Mhm.
side doesn't play with plays with.
How is it? How is it? This is the question I'm asking. How is it recorded? Is it a well recorded record?
Yes, nice and loud and sounds good.
Okay,
It's a very sought after record. You can't. It's hard to find this.
I know it's like a $400 record.
Well, yes. So
Is it mono?
I need to pay for everything I bought. So this might be
58?
Yeah, it's like one of one of the most expensive Riversides there is.
Let's see the label. We'll figure out which copy it is. So there's no ink on the Bill Grauer part, right?
Yeah, that looks like a first pressing.
Yeah, it does. Is it a deep groove?
yes.
No, is it?
Yes.
Then you can get a
I don't
VG
think-
for 175.
Not all the OG Riversides are deep groove. It depends on where they press them, and they
Yeah,
press them
deep groove.
everywhere.
This is deep
It
groove.
is. Oh, and it's all. Is that the smaller label? It looks like a small label, 92 millimeter. Yeah, that's a 92 millimeter.
Yeah, it's from 50.
So that's definitely a first pressing mono. Yes.
Let me see it again.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the
that's-
deep groove at? Hang on, I see it now. Yeah,
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's got to be a first press.
nice. Yeah, I mean, so you said it's like G plus.
It plays with noise. One side plays louder with noise.
I
I
mean,
mean, definitely can enjoy the music. The other side plays better.
VG is 175 bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me
All
see.
right.
Hang on. A VG plus, no VG plus. VG sold for 115 like in April.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. This is probably the second most valuable record, maybe more valuable. This one.
Yeah, that's very rare.
This is a stereo.
Yeah.
I just listened to side one of this, and I have like 3 OG Blue Mitchell records. This is good. I'm not
Yeah.
a big Blue Mitchell guy, but this is really good. He's playing.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the lineup. You'll like the lineup.
Yeah. No, I know this record. This is extremely hard record to get.
Ooh, yeah, it looks great, man. Fucking
Yeah,
Cedar Wall.
this is a really rare Riverside record.
Yeah, this is
This was like
plays excellent.
I don't even think like the Japanese market pressed that record.
This
look it
plays
up.
excellent, and
Look-
I
None.
kind of find for me Blue Mitchell's a little.
But-
I don't feel he's never down and dirty. This is a little more what I would like to hear from his stuff. It's
What
good.
kind of shape is that one in?
I would say almost VG plus. Almost. I'll
Almost.
clean it again.
All right,
right,
yeah, this does
yeah.
this does not have a Japanese reissue
Yeah.
on CD,
really-
but not on LP. This is it is an extremely hard record to get.
I have it, and what do I think he
It
charged?
is.
Me? I think he charged me $20 for this.
Yeah, it's
I'll
at least
punch you in the face.
$8 record at least.
Dude, all these
How-
records were mostly under $20, except for one.
Dude, $60? There's no way that's a $60 record.
One sold for $60 in January.
Yeah,
What
I,
was the
how many
what was
people
the
want it?
condition?
VG.
Damn,
There's no
are you
copies
serious?
on Discogs though. There's
Man,
no-
I'm really
There's
overblowing
actually, I looked it
my
up.
Riverside
There were no
estimates tonight.
there were no copies of this on Discogs.
no, there's none.
So
Yeah,
so
that's what I
back
mean.
That one, but here's the deal: you realize Discogs is an arbitrary price.
Yes.
It's because none have sold, and then one sold for $60. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many people
Yeah.
want this record?
3.
One, at least me.
143.
Huh?
143.
How many people
Okay.
have it? How many people have it?
55. I don't think it's a very well known.
There you go. Look at that. 55 people have it, and triple the amount want it.
Hey, 56.
That's a hard record to get.
You can
All
get
right.
a 67 copy for I don't know.
I've seen one
Really?
other
Mhm.
than Katanga. I've only seen one other Curtis Amy record, and I bought it. and it's really cool. I cleaned this and I've not listened to this yet,
Hmm.
but this is in. I think this was $15. And it goes.
You basically can't buy that record. The other one.
Which one? Which one?
The other one. The other one. There's no copies
The
in
cupbearers. The
Look at-
cupbearers.
What is this Pacific Jazz?
Oh,
Yes.
God. All right. We have Baggy.
Don't come on here and show us your kidnappings on bottom.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
God damn it.
we can hear you.
You can get that, Chris. There's two LPs of the cupbearers available, both VG Plus, starting at $100.
Which version? The stereo or what?
There's a weird one. Sir Bull Records. There is a Riverside mono from '63
Mm.
for $115.
Hmm.
Where did Baggy go?
Yeah.
Fucking god damn it.
Dude, if you're gonna come up here and be all weird,
Yeah. Dude, I'm just gonna kick him next time. All right, you got a Curtis Amy record. What's that about?
it's just a Curtis Amy record on Pacific Jazz.
Nice.
Nice, beautiful label.
Yeah, how often do you see Curtis Amy records?
And Victor Feldman, that's great.
Well, Victor Feldman's on a lot of these, but the funny thing is, all these records, the kick-ass ones, were on a bottom shelf, not even priced. That was another reason I probably got them for cheap, because I made them price them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, the guy who owns the store is the coolest, sweetest guy in the world, and he had kick-ass wall records there, and his wall records were like 50, 75. There were a few 200s. People would go in there and probably get a lot of good stuff. But okay,
Who else is on that record?
I just showed it. It was
Do you have his record Mustang? I think it's called.
no, that's the one I have. Yes,
Hmm.
that's a good record.
Okay.
I got that for $5. The cover is shit, but the record's in nice shape.
Well, what makes Katanga great isn't just Curtis Amy though. It's that other dude that didn't play.
Yeah. Something Dupree.
Roy Dupree. I don't know if it's right.
So this is
Like that.
Roy Brewster on the valve trombone,
Mm.
Marcus Belgrave on trumpet, Ron Ayers on vibes. Is Ron Ayers not
Ron Ayers?
right? Is it?
No, that'd be Victor Feldman on vibes.
No, this is Ron. Victor Feldman's
Oh.
playing piano.
Ron Ayers?
Victor Feldman
Okay.
either played vibes or piano.
Okay.
Mm.
Is Ron not Roy? Well, that's A's. Ron A's.
Yeah. Dupree.
Um,
I was thinking of another one.
George Mero, Tony Basley, Victor Feldman, or John Huston, the director.
Marcus Belgrave is awesome, by the way. That makes me want to get that record.
Don't you dare sell. If you sell that cup bearers to anyone but me, I'll never
No,
speak to you
wait.
again.
No,
And don't say
Hold on one second. First of all, it's not cool to come up here and start cussing.
Yeah.
Secondly, I'm keeping the cupbearers.
you're keeping it.
Why would I? Listen, I want to announce to everyone in the universe, I don't buy stuff to sell it. I buy stuff to collect it, and I buy some stuff to sell. So
You guys don't remember that I've said, like, since you've met me, like, weekly, that's my Grail record, and I'm looking for that one over and over again.
I
should
never,
tell
I don't
Baggy
remember that at all.
I'm not surprised. All right.
Lobby
bye.
for your baggie.
Oh, so he comes up here to give me shit about not selling him the cupbearers?
Yeah. Oh, what's next?
Dude, the walk on guilt trip doesn't work for me.
Yeah,
Pretty good,
Rob.
man.
I think you have to sell to Baggy now.
Especially after all these.
Well, okay, there's two guys on screen other than me right now.
Yeah.
I get a lot of records that both of them say they want. You know what they do?
What?
They reach out to me privately and they go, "Hey, Rob, can I get that record from you?"
I don't do that. I just tell you to put it in my pile.
I don't know. I'm painting the story, man, to make me look better.
Oh shit! Baggy
Dude,
is unhinged.
Okay, Baggy, $200. That record's not for sale on eBay, on Discogs.
Fair.
Anyway, that record looks cool.
Yeah, it does. Have you listened?
Okay, I haven't listened to it yet. I will let you know how this sounds. Man, the guilt trip. I don't need a guilt trip on a Sunday night before I have to work for a month straight.
Oh shit, bro.
Okay, here's the last record.
Okay.
The
This
last-
This is the one
Oh,
I paid,
Jazzland.
this is the one
Jazzland.
I paid the most for, but it does everything even out because I think this goes for less than I paid for it on
Mhm.
Discogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Nice.
Okay, so here's what's confusing. I have a question.
hmm
There's another record on Contemporary called Howard Land in New York, right?
Okay.
Mm.
What's the deal with it? And then this one technically is Eastwood Ho.
Eastward
I don't
Ho.
know.
Not
Eastward Ho.
Not Eastward.
What did you pay? What did you pay for that?
50. It is a 1966
Yep.
mono reissue.
Yeah, those red Euphorium labels. Those are really. They sound excellent.
This is mint.
Mm.
Yeah.
The cover is mint. Everything's
Mhm.
mint about it. That's why I had no problem paying $50.
Yeah, it's-
That's
That's
that
That's the
that's
deal he gave me for everything.
that's how much. That is essentially what that record is. That's like
Okay.
for a mint copy. That's how much that record.
Oh,
is worth.
actually, I'm wrong. This is stereo, but there's a misprint on this.
mm.
So this is a stereo.
Uh-huh.
The orange is mono,
Mm.
Yes.
but the back cover it says mono.
Maybe it's a Frankenstein.
Wait a minute.
No, it's just
Well, no,
Like
the Euphorium, that red Euphorium label came after the orange. That was after the sale. That was after Cape News
well.
sold.
I listened to this.
Riverside.
This is listed on Discogs as stereo,
Okay.
Well, this is
except
a-
the cover. And I listened
but-
to it. It's definitely in stereo.
When it comes to this level of jazz, like there could be stuff that's not listed correctly too.
no,
like
it's,
that-
well, but it's definitely
It's a
stereo.
mono.
He's playing out of one speaker.
Okay.
It's definitely stereo, but this cover says mono,
Weird.
and it's killer. Look at the lineup.
And it's not red. It's what color is the label?
Or burgundy or red, or what do you want to call it?
Well, I have a burgundy Clifford Jordan. I'm pretty sure this is mono.
This is
That
not,
might be mono. That might be a mono press.
well.
That is
I don't.
probably a mono.
Magically, he's playing saxophone out of one speaker, so I don't know how that makes it.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm looking
Alright.
at the stereo ones don't have a mono. I mean, they could have just
So
fucked up.
go to 1966 listing.
So I did.
It's listed as stereo, and it has the same picture of the back cover as mono.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see that now. All right.
Otherwise, it's kick-ass record. This is stone mint.
Hmm.
So
Kenny Dorham and Harold Land.
yeah, and the funny thing is, that I like reading the reviews, but how horribly wrong are they on these reviews?
Chris,
Yeah.
can you make? Let me. I just want to correct myself. So I have a lot of these Orpheum labels.
Mhm.
These are really good. This one is in fact stereo. So that is the same label Rob showed, and
Yeah.
stereo.
Who signed it? Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers Roasters.
I don't know. Not anybody in the band, unfortunately.
Yeah, Baggy. That record is not for sale on Discogs. I'm tired of every record I have.
Me too. Thought about selling them all.
I get vinyl depression regularly.
Me too, bro.
If you're watching and you haven't dove into Jazzland, that is such a great little
Oh,
group of
Yeah.
records to get into.
well,
There's
but
so much cool stuff on
some
there.
of them sucky sounding because they were bad?
Yes, you got it. But that's what I mean. You got to get into them. You have to learn.
Yeah.
You have to figure out what the good ones. It's
That one is.
and
that
they're
one's
not
good.
like they're great records from the era of the golden age, and you can still they're affordable still. I mean, Jazzland and like Argo and Bethlehem, like those labels for me at least were still affordable when I got into them. And yeah, like they're not like all great, but like that,
Hey, Mark Glassman. That particular one I have, they're none for sale. That particular one.
What do you want, Jeffrey? I don't understand this comment. Still want that in that.
ouch, Brad, that hurts.
Damn.
Oh, by the way, I didn't show this one.
Oh,
This-
that's good.
I showed this one, other one. This is the cleanest Ahmad Jamal Argo I've ever seen. So
My,
I can't say much,
Yeah.
but it's good. I'm happy for this.
you should buy the. You should get the one from Chad, man. That thing sounds great.
No,
Which
that's live at the Pershing.
I know it is. I know.
Oh,
I have a beat up copy of Live at Pershing.
Yeah. The
I
Chad.
don't have a copy.
Okay, there's one thing I wanted to finish up with, and I don't know. I was high, and I just ordered.
Because
The
it was
Chad-
high.
I was high. I
Mhm.
ordered the Chad version of this just to think I made a comparison, because if anyone knows, like we all know what Baggy, that's his Growl record. We all know that.
Mhm.
So everyone should know that one of me and my Mike's dealings is I found an OG copy at a thrift store for $1.
Mhm.
This record, but the record was VG Plus, but the cover was beat up. So I traded with Mike, and actually that's the cover that I got from the OG one. And then Mike sent me a really nice one, and I was able to sell it for $100 because I felt that this Vinyl Me Please version sounded better.
Mm-hmm.
This Vinyl Me Please version is shrouded in a lot of mystery. Because if you go under the listing, they repressed this a second time, Vinyl Me Please. But under the listing, there's no mastering information. And I think the rumors we've heard is it's digital. So this is the first Vinyl Me Please pressing of
Yeah, but
this.
I don't mind that it's digital because I feel
No,
like they probably can correct a lot of
Well,
the
okay.
shitty recording of it.
So I tried doing a shootout, more a comparison for myself.
Which one did you like better?
Well, first of all, let's just go by bait on the cover.
Well, no. Okay.
Well, let me get
Rob
the-
Joe, he can go by what he wants, man.
Yeah. Get the original cover too. Let's see it.
Don't look at my ass.
We'll put some pants on, bro.
That ass.
Okay,
That ass.
So- here's the OG cover, very wore out.
Well, I think the point to look at here is the contrast from the floor to the back, right? Because look
This
at
is
that.
Chad's. This is Chad's. So it
Okay.
has that is the same.
Okay. Okay.
This is obviously brighter,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more saturated.
but it's
The original
different.
looks washed out.
In her face. This is more. It's darker in her face.
Cindy, you have no idea.
Yes. So far, Baggy came up here and went off on a vile screaming.
Expensive fit is what it was.
It's a fit. Look, the only thing Baggy did was make me look better.
The only way I'm bossy is when we have a video and Chris is our editor. So all I do is just bother him and say, "Is it ready yet?"
Okay, so this is oversaturated, I guess, right?
Let's talk to Carolina
Yes.
about this.
I don't think it's oversaturated. I think Chad's version actually looks really good. She looks
Okay.
great on that.
Okay, so on the Vinyl Me
You
Please,
can really tell through the plastic sleeves that
they
he
made her they
Yeah.
centered her, made her bigger. Obviously, got rid of the
that's stupid.
impulse.
Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't,
And on the labels,
don't fuck with the cover, man.
Are the labels all the same?
this is the Vinyl Me Please. Obviously, it's got a Universal Special Products, and it has the Verve logo on it,
Mm.
which
Weird.
is not part of it.
That's weird.
Chad is probably more like the original.
Yep.
And the original has the ABC box next to the impulse box.
Yeah.
This is a vicious rumor that's not true. Patrick started this.
You know what? We're on a private. I said this before, and they don't like me talking about it. We're on a private thread.
Yeah.
I'm ridiculed and always hurt by comments made by.
Well, you know the next vinyl community attack video is going to be Patrick. It's going to be a montage of Patrick and then Chris just now.
Yeah.
I'll
Reverse.
after guys stay on after we end, and I'll tell
Okay.
you something.
All right.
Okay.
Promising.
Okay, so I was listening. I almost want to give the slight edge to this, but they are very similar.
Now you got to one has to win out.
I have to do some more listening. I want
If
to
you
say
Okay.
This was mastered a little hotter,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not mastered hot. It seems to
Who
be
cut the Vinyl Me or who did the Vinyl Me Please one?
no one knows.
Oh,
It's not listed.
we don't even know the engineer. Okay.
No, there's no the dead wax does not say
Probably Ryan K. Smith, right?
no.
Got everything for Chad. The other one?
It's not his initials are not in here.
Talking about the one for Chad.
Yes.
I did.
No, this one,
Are they both gatefolds?
yes. Want
Which
to see
one's
that?
Lasker?
And
The
is
Vinyl
the
Me
original? Yeah.
The Vinyl Me Please comes with the book.
But no one reads.
I read that book.
Yeah, those little books.
I mean, you
I
get the
do a
Vinyl
little-
Me, you get the
I do a
Vinyl Me
little flip.
Please embossing.
That
Okay.
terrible cover. I mean, terrible sleeve. I hate those sleeves.
Yeah, but it's the only way to keep that pipe stick.
I know, dude. Trust me.
It's a nice jacket. It's glossy on the inside. I don't know
Wow.
what Chad's
Weird.
is.
Yeah. No, I don't think
Can you
so.
hold the middle up to the screen? Is it a Stoughton or is it like a cheaper?
That's like
one?
weird that it's glossy on the inside. I don't think I've ever seen
You
a
know what?
glossy inside.
I don't think it is. It's hard cardboard, but it's not Stoughton because it's laminated on the inside,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it doesn't have that bulgy
right.
papery thing in there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
Yeah, Ryan K. Smith did the QRP one or the
Yeah,
acoustic
yeah.
sound.
but
Oh.
again, if we learn anything from this video, other
Yeah.
than Baggy's violent outbursts,
Yeah.
it's who the freak did this.
Okay. So, Rob, you're familiar with this record. Is this a well-recorded session?
Well, they did it in her basement, didn't they? Am I wrong, Lastman?
I think you're right, or it's the other one they did that in. That might have been
Because I got the acoustic sounds. I only listened to it once. I really do need to revisit it. So I shouldn't even give an
You know
opinion,
what?
honestly.
But
I remember feeling like there was a lot of like muddiness in it.
it's not bright, but I
Yeah.
feel like the Vinyl Me Please gives you a little more brightness.
That's why I don't mind like certain things. The digital realm can make it better. Like if it wasn't recorded that well, like if it's recorded in her, wherever her house, I mean, maybe convert it to digital and make little adjustments.
Yeah, maybe.
Now
Now,
I don't know
here's the most important question: which one smells better, Chad's or the VMP?
which one's more moldy smelling.
Yeah.
Mildew.
It smells like
smelling.
that Bodine, isn't it? What's that Boudin? The Louisiana sauce?
Boudin? A Boudin?
Boudin?
What? No,
Really?
I feel like you guys are
Okay.
not saying whatever you're trying to say.
I will say that
Boudin.
Chad's cover is better. It's not.
Yeah, of
it's
course
not,
it is.
It's not glossy on the inside.
I think she looks better on his cover.
I do too.
Yeah, Chad's
think
The
cover.
original cover.
Yeah,
It's
I
better.
think they did a good job.
Yeah.
And it has that old school impulse.
I don't care which one you get. Get any of them. It's a cool record. It's like smoke some weed.
Yeah, definitely get it.
So if you're gonna say sausage, this smells like Colorado antelope sausage, and this one is that Boudin
Oh,
Louisiana
no.
sausage.
Look at Lastman's.
A little bit of chicory coffee in the Cafe Du Mont.
Shots fired.
Do you
Mark
support?
Glassman.
Do you support this opinion, Rob, of Lastman?
You know what? I'm a big supporter of Mark Glassman,
Yeah.
but his 1972 outrage.
All right, here's a question for the group.
Yes.
Where is Satchidananda?
India.
Where's what?
Satchidananda.
You make a left at Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to look up where it was recorded. Yes. Okay. So Rob, you're correct. It was recorded at Coltrane Home Studios, Dill Hicks, New York, which I think is on Long Island. No, I think it's in where the hell is that?
Actually, we didn't go over this far. How's that?
It's on. Okay, I think it is on Long Island. So it's Coltrane's home on Long Island.
Yeah, I think the Chad cover wins. But maybe the Vinyl Me Please just a hair better, but not much.
So
Yeah.
Satchidananda's not a place. It was a dude that was like a guru, basically, an Indian guru. Swami Satchidananda Saraswati.
Hey, who do
Oh,
I look
interesting.
like?
I don't know.
That looks like everybody in the VC.
No, never mind. It's a private joke.
Okay. Also, for folks in the chat, what do you think of the recording sound of Satchidananda?
You know what? I might want to say that Patah
Yeah.
sounds better than this record.
I don't know about that. Maybe that was her guru. That's what I said, Sean. See, me and Sean know what's up.
Well, Todd L. Dowd was, let's see where that was recorded.
I love that one.
Last
Yeah, well, the Todd L. Dowd was recorded in her basement as well.
Yeah, she had a studio in her basement, man.
Well,
They're
yeah.
both fucking trippy records. I like them. I like the whole vibe.
Yeah,
I'll
I think
tell
the
you,
music's
I
really
mean,
good.
if this is an invitation, I could tell you that
Not the music, stupid. See, that's what
I
matters.
know, Mazzy. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just,
Yeah, I
we're just
feel like
talking
Nicole has called me and you out because she wants a system tour of our systems, and like we know that she has a great setup, and then Felipe has a great setup. We do not, so I don't know.
I would only do a tour of my record collection.
We should do a tour of your setup, dude.
I'm not educating anybody with my hi-fi system.
hey, and just to
We don't educate anybody with half the shit we do.
Baggy did get me
Well, that's true.
an OG copy of this that has a
Uh-huh.
little tick on it, but these are the Superior Viaduct reissues. I've gotten, I think I have like 10 Alice Coltrane records now. But if these are affordable, if you find them.
That one looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would buy any records of hers. I found. Hey, we got in trouble on YouTube, by the way, twice.
How?
Well, our Friday night stream got demonetized.
It didn't get demonetized. It got, because we were cursing, we got,
I don't know if
Our
it was
monetization.
cursing or the politics.
no,
Thanks
we're
a
still,
lot,
it's still
Baggy.
monetized. It's selective.
Man.
It's selective advertisement
Mm.
because I think in the first 5 minutes we were dropping F-bombs.
Yeah,
Then our stream got
Baggy
the stream
came
got-
up here and just started cussing like a
Yeah,
sailor.
we didn't slow down. And then our stream today got taken down while I was playing a Phil Woods record from 1978. Apparently, YouTube was bitching.
All right. Well, look, if we need to create a new YouTube, it's just going to be Jazz Bums #2. We're going to go Bobby Gas
I
style.
was thinking about doing jazz something else and making it our streaming channel that's not monetized. So who gives a shit if it gets shut down? You know,
Well, it's not even about being monetized. Let's not lose our channel.
that's what I'm talking
Period.
about. No, that's what I'm saying. You could have an alternate. Anyway, sorry, Rob.
Hey,
your channel.
So can everyone do me a favor?
Jazz
Send
Dope.
me a list of all your Grail records, everyone.
Yeah.
So I can have it memorized.
Was Baggy-
And then when you get them, you know who you have to sell it to.
Listen. As you all know from seeing me on multiple streams, you might know me from. There's very little room left up here.
Well, look, Rob.
I'm not gonna have to carry around what all.
I check.
Yes.
I was just gonna say I check my mail every day for your for the Zep 2 RL because that is a grail for me.
Listen, I do know Baggy's dietary restrictions. He's allergic to pine nuts, but I don't have any room left for your Grail records.
There you go.
Man, being allergic to pine nuts would suck because then you can't have
Pine
what
nuts.
is it? No, pine nuts are in a. Oh God,
You're an
it's the Italian the green with
Pesto, bro. What the fuck?
pesto. Thank you.
So
Sean Howard, I think
I love pesto.
before Chad reissued it, that thing was going well over
$100, yeah. Probably not now. I would just get the Chad one if it was me. Petso.
That's what I
Now,
got.
hey, again, everyone send me all your Grail records so I can have them memorized.
I'd give a kidney for Nicole. I'd give one of Mike's kidneys for Nicole's gear.
I'd have to think about that, Chris.
What if I could give away one of your kidneys?
Yes. And could
Yeah.
anyone come up here and just give me every cuss word you've ever heard in your life, please?
Oh, thank you, Vinyl Quest.
You know what? Again, my feeling about Vinyl Me Please is they're not consistent enough for my taste.
Yeah.
They want me to join, but yet
Oh my god, what's
they
this?
disappoint with the titles they pick to press.
Dude, all you got to do is just not pay for but get a record that month.
Well, but then they're getting me to join to get 3 records for free.
I know, we'll get you 3 records. Now here's the thing.
Yeah.
They also have a new rock track, and they're coming out with a soundtrack track in a couple months. So
Oh, so more records to be disappointed by.
yeah,
Because I
Didn't
wasn't mad at
didn't they
Breath
just
Away.
announce like 4 spiritual records, Rob? Like spiritual jazz records?
that's a you can buy that. Well, I mean,
Yeah, but I have 3 of
it's a
them.
box. It's a box set. Yeah. I'm not
Yeah,
buying
I
it.
have 3 of
Well,
those records. Granted, I think I have a superior Viaduct of the Pharaoh
Exactly.
Sanders.
You swap for the ones you do want, man.
You know what? Can you join for one of those spiritual records? I think you might be able to.
I'm already a member. What do you mean?
But so okay, here's the scam of Vinyl Me Please. Last year, the 3 jazz dispensary titles they have coming out now, I Idris Muhammad, the Jack DeJohnette, and what's the third one?
I don't remember. Purdy, maybe.
No, they were all part of this. I think Otis Spann, maybe. They were all part of the same kind of thing. 4 records that were never really repressed, and they were charging even member prices. The non-member was $50 a piece for those records, right? Now they're being reissued under Jazz Dispensary for $30. What's the
Leon
fuck with that?
was the third one.
Hmm.
I mean, they do that.
was
That's
the
Vinyl Me Please, dude. Anything on almost half the shit they issue that's not like record of the month is going to come out later for cheaper.
Well, they do a color variant. All the
color
all the black jazz titles, they just did a color variant.
Yeah, same thing with
I have zero interest in colored vinyl.
So-
The idea that I would pay
you're
$10 to $15
You're
$10
prejudiced.
to $15 more for the same record is ridiculous.
No,
it's the same price.
That's the.
I mean,
but
it's just
again, that's
such like
yeah.
I'm a collector, but I feel like I don't collect stupid stuff. Like the black vinyl that's $15 cheaper, that's the same record. Why would I want the splatter? It just, to me, it's ridiculous.
Baggy. Okay, let me help you out, Baggy. Tell me everything I want and like.
Yeah,
I don't expect you to remember everything. I'm an old man. I'm much older than you. I don't remember shit.
Why did you delete your Instagram account, Baggy? Is there a hurtful story we don't know about?
No, he just doesn't want people bothering him.
Yeah.
All right, look, my comment has caused some controversy.
No, this is more controversy. I disagree, Jeffrey.
Oh, sorry.
I'm excited. Well, okay. Look, the David Axelrod and the other one that came out with that, I wasn't excited about. These
Purdy.
look cool.
Yeah,
the Purdy.
Yes.
They're all the same.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I think this. I am not qualified to speak to that, Mazzy, but I do have opinions on that, and they're either really dumb or they're really smart. And the really smart thing is put this one out first, and then put the better sounding one out second, and then you sell double.
No, they're really dumb. But maybe they are ordered to do that by Black Sabbath, right? Is it Black Sabbath's decision, or is it Warner's?
Their way. Yeah, Black.
Yeah, that's a good point, Rob. That's a good point.
That's the trouble with all these old people. They need to pass off and let their kids decide what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Or like with the Zappa, they bought everything from the family. Warner.
That's a good point, Cindy. That's why I like Black Vinyl better too, because you can actually see stuff on it.
Yeah, agreed.
I probably does anyone have that Jack DeJohnette one? Because I think that's the one I'm going to get.
No, I'm going to buy that one. I want the Idris Muhammad too. Though. That cover's cool. I want all 3 of them. I'm going to get all 3 of them.
Yes, Nicole is correct. Yeah, the black is a color. Like it's an additive to make it that color.
Yes.
And I believe the historical reason is because the shellac 78 was made from like beetles, like literal like beetle shell, which was naturally black. So when they transitioned to the LP, they wanted to have an easy, continuity between the 2 formats. So they they dyed the vinyl black to look like a shellac record,
What's got
and
carbon in it?
that's where it came from.
Well, wait, I'm interested. Brad, are you being silly?
Hang on. I have a related comment real quick.
Okay.
How fucking Mike?
Yeah. So Columbia, when they had I think it was Columbia or RCA. Who came up with the EPs first? The little 7 inches. Was it RCA? Well, whoever it was, they had colored vinyl for the different genres of music with those 45s. You seen those? Like green and yellow and blue.
Well,
and
Fantasy did those.
no.
I've seen the 10-inch fantasies that are green and
It's
stuff.
about 45s, the little 7-inch ones.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen old colored 45s, but not from major labels.
Blue Note is collaborating with Too Many Records. That's hilarious. There's no way that's true. That's
Listen,
stupid. It's funny.
now are you being silly, Brad?
Of course he's being silly. The guy sells like 6 records a day in his store. Actually, I have no idea. I don't even know who the guy is. I just know everybody hates him for some reason.
You're correct with your assumptions, though.
Yeah.
Hey, did anyone notice this record that I picked up?
I don't know. Do we notice it?
No. What did you notice? Anything special? Hold on, it's around here somewhere.
No. I'm the only one that's officially fallen asleep on the stream.
Yeah, he has.
I
That's
have.
true.
Now Felipe will fall asleep on a phone call with quickness.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
has
snore.
anyone?
A couple times.
Can anyone tell me anything about this record? Because
Probably.
I need to know some more information.
Oh God.
I heard that Baggy hates that record.
Yeah.
He said it's the overrated record ever.
The cover's awful. Man.
Baggy, I'll tell you, if I didn't listen to it, maybe I would consider. But I'm not a big Blue Mitchell guy, and this by far is his best album I've heard.
Well, the thing you have to consider though too is that Baggy's a trumpet player. This is like a spiritual experience for him, where it's not for you.
All right, real quick, how many cups are on the cover?
8.
12.
No,
Oh, now we have to know the answer. How many cups are on the cover? Oh, yeah, it's for
Hey.
Baggy.
hey,
Yeah, look,
I
no
can-
shit.
you
bro.
know what? I can see a mile from here. Look.
What? Well, how many
I'm
are there?
responding to his
Oh.
comment.
How many are there? Now I want to know. How many cups are there, Rob?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is that it?
Boom, vinyl
Fucking
Quest with
A
13.
baker's
bro.
dozen, baby.
Wait, Baggy, you couldn't even win my made-up contest.
This is now
Oh.
an auction. We have bids. Want to start a timer? How did Patrick's auction go? Did anybody go to it?
I've been busy all day.
I spent too much this weekend. I couldn't go.
Hmm,
These streams so devolve very quickly.
for sure.
Baggy, this is really good. Might be one of the best jazz albums I've ever heard.
It's because none of the adults.
Who's on
are-
that? Who's on that with him, Rob?
Moses, Jesus, Junior Cook. The
Mhm.
best I've ever heard Junior Cook, by the way.
Now is it Blue Mitchell and Junior Cook who's part of the Horace Silver Quintet? Is that group? Like he's on Finger Poppin', and isn't that Big Horace Silver?
I don't know. Cedar Walton's on here, so maybe Chris wants this record as much as
Ooh, Peter Walton. Who's the drummer though?
Roy Brooks.
Oh, shit.
That's the main reason I wanted it. is
Yeah,
because
of
Roy
course.
Brooks.
He did a lot of shit with Blue Mitchell.
And Gene Taylor on bass. All right, Baggy,
All
can
right.
you tell me who wrote the liner notes on this if you wanted so much?
Leonard Feather, Nat Hentoff. That's my guess.
Wrong.
Warren Keep News.
Yeah. So the Horace Silver Quintet, there were a run of records with Blue Mitchell and Junior Cook. So those guys are tight.
They sound tight.
They-
You know what? They sound beautifully tight on this record. You know what? This might take
they're
you
on they're on Blowing the Blues Away, Finger Poppin'. They're on some really good Horace Silver records. Is it Horoscope? Let me see. Yeah, they're on Horoscope. That's a good one. Anyway, they're on a bunch of. They were part of Horace Silver's like one of those great quintets.
I'll tell you what, Baggy, if you find some jazz records that I'm looking for in your next thrift estate sale,
Who
haul,
plays bass on that, Rob?
it is Gene Taylor,
All right, and who plays piano?
Cedar Walton.
Duh.
So that's the same exact group except Horace Silver instead of Cedar Walton. That's the Horace Silver doing the thing at the Village Gate.
What year is that out? Village Gate. Right?
That is 1960. That is May of 61. Do you have a year on that?
No.
I'll look it up. Hold on. Peanut Gallery, if you can get to it quicker. Blue Mitchell, the Cupbearers year.
Mm.
See.
They can't get to it.
Off to the races. 62. So that probably came out right after they played at the Village Gate.
I'm afraid if Baggy finds out any of my loved ones, he'll kidnap them for this record.
It's just, what's cool about it is that it's very rare. It's like they didn't press that many, and then they didn't repress it ever.
Baggy, Jazzbum Mike's not helping your cause.
Yeah, there's no way that Rob is selling that record. At least not right now.
There's none for sale. I could put it up for $400.
There are none. This is a
$400.
Blue Mitchell record, and there are none for sale.
Lastman said there
It's on
are
Riverside.
There are 4, but there are none of this particular version for sale.
But this is why it's Baggy's Grail. I don't want to.
Baggy, why is it your Grail record?
Northwest, you have no loved ones.
I do have loved ones.
I do too.
I'm going to ask ChatGPT why this is such a great record. Let's see what it says.
It's gonna say something stupid.
Well, I haven't listened to it I've streamed it before, but I haven't listened to it in a while. Rob, have you listened to it recently?
Which one?
The Cupbearers.
I just bought it. I bought it yesterday. I listened to it today.
Okay, so The Cupbearers by Blue Mitchell. Why is it a great record? Let's see what it says.
It's evolving now. People can do it themselves.
Baggy, I did give you Blue Mitchell records. You know what? The last thing I gave Baggy was like a $200 ultrasonic machine. You know what he said to me?
Thanks.
It's garbage. I don't like it.
Did he really?
Yes.
What songs are on the Cupbearers? Are there any jazz standards?
Yes. The songs are Baggy's Blues. Okay, the first song is Turquoise by Cedar Walton.
Cool.
Why Do I Love You? Kern and Hammerstein.
Okay.
Oh, it is. It's not Baggy's Blues. It's actually Dingbat Blues.
Who wrote it? Charles Davis?
Yeah, Charles Davis.
Who the hell's-
Capers by Tom McIntosh. Then the side 2 is Cupbearers by Tom McIntosh. How Deep is the Ocean, Irving Berlin. And a Thad Jones song, Tiger Lily.
That's cool. That's a great song.
Dingbat Blues.
I had some nice grilled chicken earlier.
Wait, who the hell is Charles Davis and Dingbat Blues?
I don't know.
I'm putting in Discogs.
Hey, I think we've learned a valuable lesson.
Bunker.
Don't make the Baggy angry.
He's already threatening to take this to Rachel's stream tomorrow.
You know what he did to me the other day?
Oh, what?
He claimed me for non-payment. He held up a receipt,
Mm-hmm.
and I had paid him. Granted, I paid him 5 minutes before, but I
Right.
paid him.
Hey man.
I don't actually think there's a person called Charles Davis.
Oh, I'm sure there's someone called Charles Davis.
There's the
Well, yeah, no, but I'm saying that there's nobody associated with Dingbat Blues.
yes, there is Archie Bunker. Mark Glassman told us in the
Yeah,
comments.
it's true.
So Charles Davis is definitely a pseudonym.
like
Because-
Stan Turner.
Hold on. Oh, I think Duke Jordan covered it too.
Hey, here's a funny thing. Nicole has reached out to me twice. I need that record. You know what I did? It's yours, Nicole.
Oh,
$60.
What for what? Hey,
Never
listen,
mind.
there's money bags right here on screen, Baggy. You can pay for the record. Jazz
Hey.
Bum Mike. Jazz Bum Mike.
yeah. He's got that dual income with no kids thing going, man.
Yes.
Nice.
And I have that dual income with no kids or spouse come in.
Okay. All right.
Charles
All right. So
Davis.
Charles Davis is a saxophonist. Played
Kevin
alto,
Beach.
tenor, and baritone, and he performed extensively with Archie Shepp and Sun Ra.
And you said
So this is
I will say this
Yeah,
to
so-
Baggy. Baggy,
so-
if you find a record, I really don't have grails. I always like to be surprised by something like this weekend. All these records I was very happy to find. But if you do come across a record, I will let you know. Maybe we can work something out. Until then,
It looks like you might have some competition with Sean Howard, though. He likes it too now.
now what would you consider
Very
a trade
cool.
for that record, Rob? What would be a trade for that
but
record?
here's the thing: I don't have grails. You know who I'm really into now?
I don't either.
Like here's how lucky I am with records. When I want something within a short amount of time, I'm able to find it.
That's
know
because
what I
you're in LA, dude. That's why.
Well, hey, hold on one second, bossy pants. I'm not complaining about my situation at all.
I'm just
and
saying, that's
If
why.
anyone's benefited, can I show how you have benefited? I have a stack of records that
No,
I have.
I don't want to see my pile again. You already showed it once. I need to buy them from you.
No, I'm going to box them up and send them to you this week. But listen, I do want to do an auction, I think, in 2 weeks.
I do too.
But I am very slammed. I'm teaching 2 classes live.
Mhm.
And one of them, I have to put on an event where people come to. So
Ugh.
I'm very slammed. So, but yes, Baggy. I'm not opposed to somehow getting you the record, but it has to be for something on Grail level.
This song Dingbat Blues.
You mean
It's definitely
Baggy's
written-
Blues?
It's definitely written by Charles Davis, but it was only recorded on that record.
Well,
and
that
then
makes
was
that record
recorded
more valuable, right?
Well, it's just weird because like I don't
Well,
know.
lots of tunes don't go anywhere, man. You know.
Yeah.
What's up, Rev? Have you started bringing casseroles over to your neighbors in the suburbs?
I hear Carolina. And then Mike disappeared.
Uh-oh, he's being yelled at.
Yeah, for sure.
So I will tell you one thing. There are 2 big sales, and if you live in LA, Freakbeat, which is a great record store, is having this once-a-year sale starting on Thursday. I plan going there.
Mm-hmm.
Next Saturday, it's Record Safari's 2nd anniversary, and they're planning a big sale.
That'd be cool.
So before Mazzy's auction, I plan to go over there Saturday morning.
Yeah, I want to sell about 50 records. I need to dig through my shit.
Yeah, but I have a ton of kick-ass records to sell, people.
I got lots of $5 records. that people will
One
buy.
record in particular is Blue Mitchell's The Cupbearers. I'm joking.
Well, I mean, the only reason I'm not really that interested in that record at all, but I like watching the drama between you two. So,
Well, let's be fair. Can people be honest? And I know people are not.
No.
Does anyone in the world know that was Baggy's Grail record? Anybody?
I do
And
have
I know-
I have a feeling that like somewhere in the back of my mind that information existed.
I knew. Hold on. Here's the deal. I did know he loves Blue Mitchell,
Yes.
and when we got that first collection, there were 2 Blue Mitchell records he wanted,
yes.
and I think one I might end up. I gave him, I think, a couple. There was Kenny Durham records he wanted. I gave him. I do know he likes Blue Mitchell, but that's the only thing I remember, Baggy, honestly.
Oh, wow.
I mean, because the cupbearer seems like they have those poll winners. You know what I mean? There's 50
Yeah.
million poll winner records.
Yeah, for sure. That's fair. Yeah, man, my fucking stream got shut down on YouTube today. That was a bummer. Who's never on Jazz Bumps? Oh, yeah, that's true.
Who's never?
Baggy always waits for you to leave before he comes on. That's why.
Yeah. Why are you scared of me?
Using GPT-4 to see how much trouble Mike is in.
Hey, is anyone using Threads, people? Now that we're legally obligated because we didn't read the fine print.
I haven't even looked at it yet. I don't need more social media bullshit, really. I might check it out though. I think the Jazz Bums has an account apparently.
Hey,
Or-
Baggy,
Empire.
how many records do you own total? I would like to know.
Loki thinks that Baggy doesn't even care about that record in real life.
All right, Caroline decided that she's gonna ruin this live stream for me, so I got to jump off because she's just gonna like be yelling in the background with the dog.
But what did you do bad?
I didn't do anything bad. She just wants to hang out now, so she's
Okay.
gonna make it annoying for me. Anyway.
No, go. We're gonna go for another 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, no, I can hang out for another 5 minutes. Did you want to talk afterwards for a second? Was there? I don't want to miss out on.
It's a disposable thing, but I think you'll say go do this. It's just more that it's moral support, but you don't get to like what I have to say.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hang out. My wife might be screaming in the background though.
Might.
Can we talk about the cupbearers, please?
I don't want to talk about the cupbearers anymore. They're
Look at that beautiful
That is
black
gorgeous.
label.
Stereophonic.
Hey,
Beautiful.
this might be what I would call. Maybe I'll start a program where you read this. From me.
Oh, gotta mute.
Hey, look at some of the records I've played today. You want to see?
Hey, what I think Baggy's the most Charlie Brown out of all of us.
Yeah, no shit, Mike. You have to go spend time with your beautiful young wife. What a horrible fate you have. There, Carolina, you should hear that.
This is why I should not have this is why I should not have crossed Baggy.
Yeah. Listen to that laugh. It's great.
I know it's
Like
like
dog clap is
Halloween
amazing.
over there. Too many Sinatra records.
Bro. Matthew, are you just now guessing how many cups there are?
No, how many records Pet Maggie has?
Oh. Dude, YouTube got mad about this record, which I thought was really weird. I figured this would be safe. It's an old Jimmy McGriff record on.
Yeah, what's
Groove
that
Merchant.
on? What's that on?
Groove Merchant.
And who plays on there with them?
It's really good. I mean, it's really funky. If y'all heard
You know
it.
what? I still don't know the difference between Jimmy McGriff and
McGriff the Crime Dog,
no. What's the other guy? The organ player?
Jimmy Smith.
No,
McDuff? Jack McDuff?
Jack McDuff. I
They're two
confused them.
different people, man. That's what the difference is. So
How
there's.
do you confuse those people?
Yeah, look at this. Look
Because
at
they're both organ players.
Listen now.
All right.
Look at some of the songs on here. Red Beans, Big Booty Bounce, Cakes Alive, Sweet Love. This is some of this is baby making music, man. It's like porn music. Basically.
Why'd you steal my? Now, can you please agree that was a good line to come up with?
I mean, everybody knows about baby making music, man. Yeah. Check out this dude though. Check him out. That's some 70s shit right there.
Yeah, I know. I want that shirt.
Yeah.
That is cool. Where did they record that? Does it say the studio?
Yeah. It's also available on A-Track. Recorded at Media Sound Studios, September 1976. I don't know where that's at. But anyways, this is a good one. Super, super funky. Like I said, porn music, part of it. For
Well,
sure.
there's Fred McGriff is a baseball player too.
Oh, yeah. Didn't he play for the Expos?
I thought he played for the Reds.
Maybe he did. I don't know. Like back in the 80s?
I don't know. No, because Keith, not Keith. What's his name? The ESPN guy gave him the nickname the Crime Dog.
Oh shit, that's funny. I played this one. I think it didn't like this one either.
I was listening when you were
Oh,
playing.
I was listening to that. I listened to that.
Good. It sounded good.
Yeah,
You know which one? What was the second record you played with? Well, you started out with Sonny Stitt, right?
yeah. Was it this one?
Now, what is that one? I don't know that.
I don't know what. I can't remember now.
This
the Sonny
one's like
Stitt one was pretty good. No,
Yeah.
the second one had Woody Shaw on it. Woody Shaw was
Oh,
killing
yeah.
it.
Yeah. This one.
That was really good.
I'm Mr. DJ, yo.
Yes, I know.
Oh,
Real
I
fan.
have,
to get
yeah,
that.
I have that one. You should get it. It's good.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. But yeah, this other one, this one here is like a psychedelic jazz album from 1976 by what's his name? Howard Wales. He played with the Dead a lot. He like played organ on Truckin' and shit. So
Hey, go
Really
back to the Lewis Hayes record because there's a Charles Rouse record that I think that kid's on that cover too. But it's
Who
Charles
is this
Rouse.
child?
I don't know.
I don't need any pictures of children.
it's baggy when he had hair still.
But that is a great record. I really like that one. I thought they were all great on it, and Woody Shaw was standout.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I did like the Sonny Stitt, and because that Sonny Stitt, he played tenor.
Which Sonny Stitt?
Whatever it was, he was playing tenor on it, and
Well,
I
which
feel like
Sonny
Stitt
Stitt
sounds
record did
awesome
you
on it.
play, Chris?
Oh, it was on Progressive. Let me find it.
Oh, you know
Yeah,
what?
who's
You
the
posted
lineup
a
on
picture of that. I streamed it because I didn't know about that record.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It's
good.
a live record, right?
No,
It's
no,
not.
no, I don't think so. Look, here, shit. So it's Sonny Stitt meets Sadiq Hakim.
I'll trade the cupbearers for that.
Okay, done.
Does it who's the artist on the cover there? Does it say? It looks like it's
Ooh, Buster Williams is on that.
David Steve Martin.
yeah, no, it's not David Steve Martin.
Read it, dude.
Who is it? I don't know. It's David something Martin.
David
Stone Martin. Stone
David
Martin.
Martin. Yeah, I can't read
Yeah,
cursive
he's-
because I'm a
That's a great. He does great cover
Yeah,
art.
it's a cool cover. So anyway, it's Sonny Stitt on tenor and alto, Sadiq Hakim on piano, Buster Williams on bass is really good on this, and then a guy named J.R. Mitchell on drums. I don't know who he is. Yeah, it's on this cool progressive label.
Well, it came out on another label, I think. I looked it up.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mike.
check out this label, Mike. You'll like it. It's from the 80s too. It looks much older than that. Isn't that cool?
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, it looks like they found a font that didn't require any fees.
Absolutely. I think I have one more of their records. I don't remember that.
Well, I think we're gonna shut it down. I appreciate everyone coming around. Thanks to Baggy for his filthy word tirade.
Yeah.
And, I did learn one thing tonight:
Oh, yeah.
how much I like this record, and how much Baggy wants this record.
Oh shit! It's been all
Now
over.
I want that record.
It's burned
I think
into my
I think
brain.
my wife wants that. I think my wife wants that record. We can
shit.
negotiate something.
Baggy will never talk to you again.
But I will tell you this: if you don't have this record, this is the one you should get.
And Joe Gordon's on it, which is pretty badass.
Cindy has a very compelling offer here.
Yeah, listen, Cindy, I know you have records that are better than that.
True.
Go get this one and get this was the best. This is the best record out of the whole haul
Yeah.
by far. You will not be disappointed if you get this record.
What year did that record come out, Rob?
60. It was recorded in 60 or 61. I think it came out in 62. The movie. So either 61 or 62.
Yeah. Yeah, that cover reminds me of there were a lot of like I think actually Rachel was talking about this earlier. There's a lot like Sinatra had a lot of pastel like portrait covers. I feel like that is in line with that.
This is good too.
of the time.
And,
And
this
that's the OJC.
You know what? I'm gonna try and get more Harold Land records. I do need Harold Land in New York.
I listened to. I was
You know you're
considering.
playing content.
There's another Harold Land on Jazzland, and I listened to it just a couple days ago, and it was good. I liked it. I just
The
I don't
one
know if I
his
wanna
ones
buy
on
it.
mainstream. You know, it's
It's
really
called
all the ones he did with Bobby Hutcherson on both on Blue Note and mainstream. All those records are awesome.
Yeah, and it is an awesome record. It's called West Coast Blues. It's Harold Land with Wes Montgomery, Joe Gordon, Barry Harris, Sam Jones, and Louis Hayes. I listened to it though; it just seems very light, like and certain it's intentional, like that was what they were going for. And it's a cool record, but it's expensive. It's like $50.
I am gonna sell this record.
Well, yeah.
I would want that record, but I can't afford it. How much would you sell that for? Like if you were to list on Discogs, what would you start it
What
at?
does a VG noise copy go for?
I don't know, $175, $150.
I don't know. I'm gonna plan out. Matthew Petty. Let me think about it.
Also, that Johnny Griffin has a really cool cover.
Yeah, for sure.
Like graphic design wise, that's great.
But how different is it from his Blue Note record? It's very similar.
Style wise,
Did he wear? He stopped wearing glasses. Did he get surgery, or were there?
I would just
contacts of fashion then?
with Riverside, I'm very suspect with Riverside and their recording because I have OGs.
I'm gonna clean it again and listen to it. But the music sounded nice. It sounded well recorded.
Yeah.
I
guess I don't have any OG Bill Evans, but I assume because they go for so much that they do sound nice. But there are plenty of Riverside.
No, I'll tell you. I'm going to be honest
They're
with you.
recorded like really shitty.
Remember, I had those two mono Bill Evans. I had Waltz for Debbie, and another one.
Mm-hmm.
The Chad box sounded better, but this is stereo. Those were monos.
Well, yeah. That Chad box, I've listened to a few sides of it. It's fucking awesome.
Right. So, and I saw that one guy who made a comment about the new OJC and the Chad box.
Yeah.
What did he say?
I posted it in our little thread thing.
Oh, he said it's basically the same.
No, he kind of made like nitpicky differences in them.
Yeah.
I'm not getting it. I have the OJCs. I don't listen to that much Riverside Bill Evans these days.
No,
so these are fine for me.
I mean, I still want to get the two new Tone Poets, but I'm waiting for a sale. But I'd rather have the Pharoah Sanders Black Unity that's coming out, and I'd rather have the Yusuf Lateef OJC and the Mal Waldron.
They're doing Black Unity?
Black Unity is a verb by request.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to get that.
And I'm hoping... You know what I'm going to listen to next? That fucking... the John Lee Hooker, man.
Oh, that McLean on New Jazz is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are you keeping that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I know another one. I know. Listen, Bill K. I feel like everyone's personal shopper. Bill K. This is freaking awesome. But I'm gonna listen to the John Lee Hooker. I'll let you guys know how that sounds. What did I do with it? It disappeared. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Send me your shopping lists. If you've seen records I've shown, I'm gonna have. I'll let you know. Okay.
Thank you for the cup bearers, Rob. I really appreciate the VCLT on that one.
Hey, Scotty. It's just a cover. There's no record inside of it. If there was a record inside of it, I would have sold that fucker a long time.
Right, I'll unmute.
And the only reason I cussed is because Baggy ruined the stream by
closer?
coming up here and cussing.
Can you hear that?
You're gonna watch Jeopardy with your wife?
No, she's putting it on because she wants me to get off.
Okay. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Reach out to me if you want records.
Wait, hold on. Stay on after the stream.
No, I am. I'm just shutting down.
Okay.
Hey,
See you, everybody. Thanks for
Scotty,
hanging
let me
out.
know if you want that cover only. Okay. Bye.
Bye.